tracking that package you desperately need. Maybe it's medicine, maybe it's a critical part for your business, maybe just groceries. You check the status. Delayed. You check again later. Delayed indefinitely. Why? Not because of weather, not because of a breakdown, but because there simply aren't enough qualified drivers available. Sound far-fetched? It might be closer than you think. A potentially game-changing new rule, reportedly signed by President Trump, is sending ripples, no shockwaves, through the entire trucking industry. And it could soon impact your daily life in ways you haven't even considered. What is this rule? It's a mandate requiring every single commercial truck driver in the United States to demonstrate proficiency in English. Reading, writing, speaking, understanding, the whole package. Officials are calling it a non-negotiable safety measure. Now, why the sudden push? The official reason is straightforward: safety. Think about it. Drivers need to read complex road signs, understand urgent directions from law enforcement, communicate clearly during emergencies, and follow instructions that could prevent disaster. A language barrier on the highway? The potential consequences are chilling. Delays, dangerous miscommunications, even fatal accidents. That's the logic the administration is putting forward. And the enforcement? It's reportedly falling to the Department of Transportation, led by Secretary Sean Duffy. We're talking stricter license checks, updated inspection protocols, and new guidelines. Drivers who can't meet the standard? They could be pulled off the road immediately, prohibited from driving until they prove their English skills. Interestingly, it's not all crackdown. Part of the plan supposedly includes efforts to improve working conditions, something many drivers have demanded for years. Groups like American Truckers have even publicly praised the move, seeing it as a step towards a safer, more professional industry. For them, clear communication is safety. Okay, let's pause here for a second. We've heard the official reasoning: safety, professionalism, but what are your initial thoughts? Do you see this primarily as a safety measure, or does something else come to mind? Let me know in the comments below. I really want to hear your perspective as we unpack the other side of this coin. Because naturally there is another side. Concerns are mounting. Advocacy groups and industry analysts are asking urgent questions. America already faces a strained market for truck drivers. A significant number of current drivers are immigrants, many speaking English as a second language. So, what happens if experienced, skilled drivers are sidelined simply because they stumble on a language test? Could this push an already tight driver pool past the breaking point? Think about the domino effect. Fewer drivers mean slower deliveries. Slower deliveries mean potential disruptions to the supply chains we all rely on. Could we see emptier shelves at the grocery store, longer waits for online orders, higher prices for everything from food to fuel to basic necessities? For those in rural areas where delivery networks are already stretched thin, the impact could be even more severe. These aren't overnight changes, perhaps, but they touch the very foundation of how we get the things we need. It's a ripple effect that could wash over every household. Businesses relying on trucking? They might face immediate challenges, investing in language training, scrambling to ensure compliance. But could there be unexpected opportunities? Maybe new jobs for specialized English teachers, innovative training programs. And could this be just the beginning? If language proficiency becomes a strict mandate in trucking for safety reasons, could we see similar standards pop up in other critical sectors? Construction, emergency services, air traffic control? It's a possibility worth watching. At the end of the day, what might seem like a specific industry regulation could have far-reaching consequences. It connects to the economy, the job market, and yes, even the contents of your pantry. It highlights how interconnected everything truly is. The drivers on the road, the goods on the shelves, the policies made in Washington. Staying informed, understanding the potential impacts, both intended and unintended, helps us all navigate the changes ahead. So, what do you think will be the biggest ripple effect of this new rule if it unfolds as described? Will it primarily boost safety or trigger major supply chain headaches, or something else entirely? Share your final thoughts and biggest takeaways in the comments section below. Let's continue this important conversation.